Hey, this is King Bizarre. This is going to be book reviews number 2, I think. I think I did one last year in October or something. I don't know. Anyway, let's start things off with Tenacity of the Cockroach, put out by The Onion. This is a collection of interviews with cultural icons, including Henry Rollins, George Carlin. That was a funny one. George Romero, you know him from the zombie films. Gene Simmons from Kiss. John Waters, Tom Lehrer, Chuck Jones. Let's see. Douglas Adams, Ray Bradbury, Conan O'Brien, Elmore Leonard, Ron Jeremy. You gotta have him. Alice Cooper, Stan Freberg, and of course Elvira. So that was, believe it or not, that, well, I guess it's not too hard to believe that the funniest interviews were with Henry Rollins and George Carlin. There's Lemmy Kilminster, Bob Barker, Vanilla Ice, David Lee Roth. I don't know. Oh, Weird Al. Weird Al. You had to have him in there. That was funny too. I don't know why they included Vanilla Ice. The last time I heard about him, he was working at 7-Eleven. Pam Grier, Peter Frampton. I'm not sure why they had him in here. Yeah, Russ Meyer. So, very funny. It's thick. It's worth your money. I got this for $16. I think it was at Borders. Worth your money. Funny as hell. 5 skulls. The Portable Atheist by Christopher Hitchens. I don't know what to say about this other than even if you're not an atheist, you should read this. It's thought-provoking. And it's thick. Look at that monster. Hitchens is the best-selling author of God Is Not Great. It's provocative, entertaining, blah, blah, blah. You know what the mainstream media says about these things. Never before seen published pieces, blah, blah, blah. This is a collection of philosophies from the words of Lucretius, Spinoza, Darwin, Karl Marx, Mark Twain, Goldman, H.L. Mencken, Einstein, Richard Dawkins, and of course, one of my favorites, Lovecraft. Yes, he's in here. This is just a really entertaining monster of a book, and I just, as you can see, I bookmarked so many spaces in here. My favorites were from Einstein and Dawkins and Salman Rushdie. I love this part. No vomiting of galaxies, no steak or kangaroo ancestors, no Valhalla, no Olympus, no 6-day conjuring trick, followed by a day of rest. I love it. And by Sam Harris, where he's talking about the Nazis. Definitely worth your while. Get this. This should be essential reading in every high school classroom. The Portable Atheist. 5 skulls. I gotta rush this along. Alright, let's save that for last. Reefer Madness by Schlosser. Eric Schlosser, the same guy that brought you Fast Food Nation, which was incredible. I love that one. This one, it's okay, but not as good as that book. This is about sex, drugs, and the immigration problem, American black market, and all that. He goes into detail, and I love the way he writes. It's, you know, it's easy to follow, easy to understand. It flows nicely. It's an eye-opener. USA Today calls it. It is. It's an eye-opener. My favorite parts where he's talking about marijuana cultivation and growing it, and a place. Yeah, he was talking about marijuana cultivation. There was the drug agents went in, and they were driven by a desire to seize the $1 million ranch, because that's what it's all about, money. Don't smoke pot. Why? Because we said so. Well, that's not good enough. And here we go. By 1979, 75% of all videotapes sold in America were hardcore films. Porn was responsible for the successful launch of the VCR. I did not know that until I read this book. See, you learn something new every day. In December of '91, a bunch of guys went into an adult bookstore in Phoenix, Arizona, and told customers to leave, and then they destroyed the peep machines with sledgehammers and baseball bats, because, you know, sex is evil, I guess. I don't know. In April 15th, some people set out to bomb 6 stores. Very interesting stories regarding sex, drugs, and the black market. He's talking about all kinds of things. Oh yeah, Forced Entry, directed by Lizzie Borden, is a slasher film that mixes violence with hardcore sex. Her films, which have depicted cannibalism, urine, feces, blood, vomit, and multiple rape, along with hardcore sex and clowns being disemboweled. I'm kidding. I just added that last part about the clowns. But it's funny, right? Alright, Reefer Madness by Eric Schlosser. Four Skulls. Get his other book, Fast Food Nation. It's better than this, but this is still worthy. Alright, I saved the best for last. I gotta rush things along, because I got a bowel movement. Alright, The Portable, Henry Rollins. This isn't so much funny. You might know him from his stand-up, well, not stand-up, but his talking tours all across the country. It's not so much funny as it is angry and a bit disturbing, but I love it nonetheless. He's a very cool man. Some of the things I underlined: I am the Death Star, and everything that comes out of my mouth is from darkness. Pain is my friend because it has never lied to me, and I can relate to that. Basically, it's, I guess, 4 books in one, and it's a collection of his poetry and journals from when he was with Black Flag. And I've been following Rollins ever since his days, the early days with Black Flag. The bitch in my cellar, and I'm killing her slowly with tools, pulling her eyes out with pliers, that kind of shit. When they scream, I tell them to shut the fuck up. I love that. It's funny. Jeez. Like I said, it's a bit disturbing. And he's talking about, dating. To me, every woman is a bitch. I like the mental pain I cause. Front line of the abyss. He's talking about you'll get used to the smell of napalm. I like the smell of napalm in the morning. It smells like a disgruntled person. It's some kind of miracle if you're not insane. People have become separated from their bodies. The man speaks truth. So, Henry Rollins. The Portable Henry Rollins. I want to meet him. I want him to autograph this. I give this 5 skulls, because if I didn't, Rollins would come and kick my ass. Alright, that's it for now. There's going to be another book review, number 3, coming up. Or for those of you in France, book review part 3. Some crap. Until next time, this is King Bizarre, and I need to take a shower.